Buddy, and welcome back to a new series. I'm Slap24, and I am partnered with,
Have fallen.
and we are bringing you this series, and it is called Pushing the Limit. It is vanilla Minecraft, which is a sandbox game and allows you to explore your creative side. It allows you to demonstrate things that aren't really yourself, and it just lets you be involved in a completely other world and have a completely broad form of imagination. So why is this one called Pushing the Limit? Well, plenty of people before us have been done typical Minecraft where you just play the game and enjoy it and you just complete the game as you complete it and you do all the achievements. But we want to go above and beyond that. And we're going to look to make technical builds, and we're going to look to make things that stand out from each other and make things that are going to set us aside from other people. And now this is a YouTube slash Twitch live streaming server, so it is a whitelist server that we are on, and there are other people on it that are getting into recording and streaming. So eventually, once they get into the full swing of things, their channel links will be in the below. So today we're going to take you on a little server tour of things that we have done so far. We've had this server for 3 weeks. So in the 3 weeks, and if that is not a long time to have a Minecraft world. Many people have had it for years or months over us, but we are progressing at a exceptional rate, even though there's only two active members and two members that are kind of working out the kinks of everything. So without further ado, do you want to introduce them to what this is right behind us?
Okay, so this right here is the Iron Tie-In by Tango Tech. We haven't taken the things down, the pillars on the outside, because we're probably going to be making the 64K version, which is like the next layer up. And this little system where I am right now is the sorting system. It's also by Tango Tech. It's the silo system. And it produces a exceptionally rate of iron. If you would like to see how much iron we have so far.
Boom. And since this is in the spawn chunks, it is always active when the server is active. And there you see it firing, so it means a rose just came through and it launched into the portal, and that keeps the chunk loaded and the village from merging. Now, to get all this iron, you have to have a plethora of villagers. And we have just that. As you come and your ears get massacred while you move close over there, you see we have hundreds of villagers. So we had this breeder set up for quite a while.
It's an AFKing. I mean, we've had a couple setbacks, like some people accidentally forgot to block off spawning faces, and zombies spawn and kill the villagers, so we have to
So okay,
get
so
some more.
let's shift gears. So now we come to this
Wait, where are you?
AFK Fisher, where you just honestly sitting here with a fishing pole and you get a whole bunch of nice and random good loot. And some is okay, some is better. You got
And
random stuff all over the place. And then this bridge is going to go out to a mob spawner, because that is the most ideal space in our spawn that's close,
and
because
over
most
water.
of it is covered in water, which reduces the mob spawning space. Now, speaking of mobs, coming down this staircase, we have yet another ender chest, and we have a semi-finished zombie spawner killing thing. Spawner, so if you want to pop this in here, you can see that it's kind of done. It needs some finishing up. This room needs finishing up. This is very rough in first design, but it does the trick, and it takes us probably about 20 minutes to get level 30, which
Um, I would like to say that we are sorry about the spawn, how it's not all pretty. We're the people who get the game and don't really we build it and make it functional, and then we worry about the design later.
and we have our only source of food on the server, which is this obnoxiously loud chicken farm.
Yeah.
Ooh, wow, that is crazy loud. So then now we shift gears. We have an abandoned house project over
Hey,
here.
don't call it that. It's a project that was put on hold, not abandoned, because we have other important duties
Yeah,
to
you
do.
see that other house, that big castle-like looking one? Yeah, that project's abandoned too.
It's not, oh my gosh, man.
Those are both his projects.
Alright, let's
That's
go to
why
the
I say that.
slime farm because I think that produces a lot of
Yeah, and I built it
resources.
so hot.
Hmm.
Yeah,
I
so
mean,
I
I
built this
guess.
with nothing but very minimal resources.
Bare hands
Yeah,
punching the dirt.
punching stone. And it is completely dangerous to get down here. But
Yep.
if you're cool like me,
Lava dripping from the
you don't even
ceilings. Death defying
have to
drops.
worry about it. So you
Then
see out here, each slime spawns on this, and they spawn between levels 40 and 6, and they spawn this way, and you have to, and we light it up so that way only slimes can spawn on these platforms, so the mob cap is not taken up by any other mobs, and so it does not slow down the rate of the slime. Now, since we are close to it, you're likely not gonna see a lot of the slimes, but when you go further away, you can see it. And we have a kind of a malfunction design due to that piece of bedrock, so a slime can live, but eventually with the way their pathfinding works, they will die, and the hoppers can collect the loot from anywhere inside here. So now we come down on this backside as he is dying, you can see that we have this, and we've actually used a lot of slime balls for for our most recent project, which is
building a guardian farm. It's very difficult. We had to basically beat the temple, clear it all out, and then make a perimeter around it with sand.
oh, there's a slime. There's a slime.
There's a slime.
There's a slime.
Wow. I should have done that. I'm half a heart. Well, yeah. And so then we have to clear out that perimeter in the middle and basically make a huge hole in the middle of the ground.
Yeah, it it's a lot of
It's,
work.
it's
We're working
awesome.
on it though. Well, actually, we could say that I've been working on it
Hey.
since no one
Hey.
else has been on.
I've been trying, man. I've been
And then
trying.
now we shift gears into this was going to be an arena project. It was not made by me.
Or
It
me.
is in a bad spot, so we're gonna move it. We did fight a wither there. If you want, you can check it out on my live stream, twitchtv.com/slap24. You can find it in the past broadcast archives. You can see how many times it killed me, who it killed, who it didn't kill, and
You
yeah.
might even be able to see why we fought over the Nether Star.
Now we come up. This is what I've been working on. This is my base. This is where I reside most of the time. Well, not at the
Unfinished.
moment.
Sorry, I had a cough.
It is not unfinished. It is finished. It is more. Ooh, that's my jam. And then so I've been working on this. It takes a lot of time. Of course, everything has to be at an angle, and these towers are kind of weird looking, but I like them. So we're working on this. This is gonna have like huge. Can you not? Can you not? Is this gonna have like 1, 2, 6 chains? They're all gonna go up on the sky platform. There's gonna be a courtyard down there, and yeah, we got a lot of good plans. And then that's gonna have to go. It just doesn't look right. It's in a bad spot, and it just doesn't look right.
So,
Now,
we shall
we
take you to the Guardian Farm. Brr, brr, brr.
which is our last stop on this tour.
Short little tour because we just started, and we'll see you guys at the Guardian Farm.
So now we are vastly approaching our recent project.
Hey, yo, hold up. I ain't rich. I can't make a boat. Give me a second.
Yeah, he ain't cool.
I'm gonna
So
buy.
this is taking so. Ooh, sorry for the sound. That what you hear is the Guardians. Let me turn that down real quick. There we go.
Yeah.
But so, what we have to do is you have to make this huge perimeter, right, out of sand and so it's actually needs to be five blocks on each side longer than the temple since the guardians are affected by pack spawning. Oh, there are so many bad things. Oh, please don't go down like this. All right,
Oh
cool.
no.
Okay, oh, uh-oh, if I can't. Okay, cool. So this is the temple that we've all cleared out.
Oh, there's a lot of them up here. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die.
Yep. So we cleared all this out. We defeated the temple. We worked really hard. We had mining fatigue. It took us hours, but luckily we had the slime farm. So over the course of the 3 weeks, we had accumulated around 2.5 stacks or 3 stacks of slime blocks. And even with mining fatigue 3, because that is the effect the temple gives you. The 3 temple bosses give you, the also called the Elder Guardians. The slime blocks are still instant mine. So that's how we got through this temple with such ease.
Very difficult because we started off using doors to minimize the water. But then when we realized that to like get up on the places, because normally to get up to the next level you swim up, but if we got rid of all the water, you can't destroy a door because mining fatigue, and it'll take 8 hours and 47 minutes.
Yep. And then so out here in this like front hall, this used to all be open. This is actually considered the entrance to the whole thing. And what I did is I made 8 pistons, which is how long this is, and I enclosed it so that way when every time I hit a lever, it pushed out because there was like a wall here. And so I pushed out a floor because there's more water under here that we're going to have to remove once we start dismantling the temple in order to build the Guardian farm.
It's a Guardian. Murder it. Just kidding, I don't really care about it.
And yep. But with the sponges, the clearing of the water is not as harsh as one may think. And with this cool technique that I've learned, you can go and do stuff like this. So you can fall and place a bucket of water, so you can fall from any distance.
Make sure you have that bucket of water, though.
Yeah.
Note to self, you will fall a lot in this.
In building this, yep. And as you can see, we don't have very much overpowered tools. This is the best pick I own. Efficiency 4 and Breaking 3, Silk Touch 1. You see I have no armor. This is how I prefer to play the game. I have no diamonds as well. I have died so many times here that I've lost all my good gear.
Same.
And we don't have an efficient, other than that, zombie farm, an XP farm. So we're trying to get this up and running, and he almost fell. And then so let me show you how we go, the easiest way to clear the water out. So if you
Sandstone.
Do you have sand?
Nope. But we'll show you basically what you do.
Alright, so let me come down here.
Basically, Ty, recording's probably gonna be bad, so I'm just gonna tell him.
Okay.
Basically, you just spam sand. You make a perimeter like this. You spam sand all the way around it.
Yep, just like I'm doing here.
Yeah, to make a perimeter. And then you spam sponges going down it. Well, spamming them correctly.
I'll die.
No. Spam them correctly, or else.
Torches on your hotbar.
Tyler gonna die. Tyler gonna die. Tyler gonna die. Tyler gonna die.
Guy down here.
Don't spam sponges because if you don't, the water will just regenerate and replace itself, and then there goes a sponge. You have to cook it back in the furnace, and the world's gonna be over again. Just kidding. But yeah, you spam sponges, get rid of it, and then you do the next section, which is really good about this because you can easily get rid of the sand. Easily just by going down to the bottom of the dried area and placing a torch.
Okay, and the best technique I have found let me show you guys the easiest technique. So you don't have to do things twice. And to get these sponges, you actually have to find them within the temple. So this would not be possible without conquering the temple first. And boy, that is a challenge and a half. This is too big for what we need.
Do it in the middle. In the middle.
Yeah.
Alright, give me some sponges.
Break these. No, I got it. You don't know my technique.
I know my own technique.
And then so you go like this, you get on top of it, and then you place another one, and then you jump over to the one you just placed, and you break it, and then you break the one you're on. So this way, you can place a sponge there, which I actually meant to be on top of, like this, and then you can also place a sponge there. I mean to be on top. You want to be on top of them when you place them. Okay, there you go. Now mine that sponge. And then so you can just jump, remove the sponges, and then remove this one.
Basically, it's just the process that you want to keep repeating all the way down.
Wait, but I want to show them the. Oh wait, I forgot some dirt there. Put some dirt or something there.
I don't have blocks. I mean, I could put 2 liquid sponges.
Wow. I guess.
I mean, I guess.
Yeah, exactly. We're just gonna remove this water real quick.
Yep. So, sometimes you have, it gets shorter because the temple sort of shortens it out, but
And then, as you remove this water, it's gonna become harder and harder because the guardians,
it's taking up the spawning space.
and since they don't spawn without water, they do so. They're gonna be concentrated in other areas heavily, and then since that's the case, remove that, please.
Yep. Since that's the case, it probably will affect
Yep.
spawning spaces, so when you're going down in the water to place the sponges, probably gonna be a lot of guardians.
Or even just trying to put in the perimeter wall. Lord, I cannot get this sponge to break.
Just let's.
There we go. You forgot one up there. Alright, I'll finish this real quickly. We'll just come back through. Normally I wouldn't do it something like this, but to keep it nice, short, and simple and sweet, we'll just spam a whole bunch. We'll place that there.
I missed.
There we go.
Yeah, but that's basically just
And that is the gist of it. So,
build up. Build up. You want to mine? Oh, it's getting dark. How we going back? Just kidding.
Yep,
I
and
want
then
to light this up, or else things will spawn.
yeah, and although this is at the temple, this is why you want to use sand. 'Cause you can just go like this, and now you've connected to all your other areas. Originally, when we were first clearing out water, we didn't have a lot of sand, so we used this, and it was totally regret. You have to climb up there and mine it down, and things like that.
It just
so-
is honestly just a pain. Like,
Yep, but you see, we cleared out that whole section. Well, almost. There we go. And
Heather, it's funny because you forgot to plug it up, so you have to plug it up.
yeah, anyway, so we have all this done. We have a haste 1 beacon there. If you're wondering the effect haste, so it doesn't reach very far, and it's not that effective, but it's still
Yeah.
good to have. And then, so that is everything that we have built for you guys. So, if you guys do want to enjoy and do see this being a thing with our expertise on this server, and you guys want to help us and support us, you can subscribe to us on YouTube. You can like and comment as well. That allows us feedback and gives us pointers and tips and advice and things we may or may not know.
Some people
we
don't
could do.
think that comments like help people, but honestly, it's just really good to see your guys' suggestions on to help us with what we need to improve.
And if you want to check out what the Half Fallen is uploading, or also known as Fluffy_Bandit24 in this video, you can check out his first episode. His channel link will be in the description below. And if you guys
Enjoyed?
keep it easy.